Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the home of the Windsor Wolves. From this Emerging Nations World Championships clash between Japan and Hong Kong. Two teams that are quite familiar with each other, actually. They've played each other a few times in the recent past, so shouldn't be too many surprises out there for these two teams. Run through the Hong Kong side quickly. In the 7 we have Gus Spence. In the 30, Josh Chan. 17, Richard Lindsay. 35, John Howarth. Number 2, Mike Sang. 13, Jason Fairley. 6, Ringo Lung. 10, Ben Ryan. 9 and captain is Craig McMurrich. 14 is Jack Nielsen. 20, Lee Griffiths. 8, Toby Lee. 12, Jason Yip. And on the substitute bench we have 36, Gareth Jans. 21, Alan Newsom. 5, Arvin Chan. 34, Ben Wong. And 31, Hoon Yip.
10 from Hong Kong.
As we'll pause for the national anthems.
Number 7, Gus Spence. Number 30, Josh Chan. Number 35, John Howard.
I'll try and get the Japan.
Number 17,
well.
Richard Lindsay.
Number
2, Mike Tang.
16 for two.
Number 13, Jason Fairley.
31,
Number 6, Ringo Lung.
17,
Number 10, Ben Ryan.
19,
Number 9, Craig McMurray.
6,
Number 14, Jack Nielsen.
7, Kenji.
Number 20, Lee Griffiths.
22, Douglas.
Number 8, Toby Lay.
Kazuki.
Number 12, Jason Yip.
10,
And substitute for Hong Kong. Number 36, Gareth James. Number 21, Alan Newton. Number 5, Alvin Chan. And number 34, Ben Wong.
And on the substitutes bench for Japan, we have
Can everybody please be standing for the national anthem of Hong Kong?
Garadiaga, 11, Amani Kanishi, 21, Riji Sano, and 1, Sean Gabides. As now we pause for the national anthems.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Japan. Thank you.
Get ready for this day 6, I think we're up to. Clash in the Emerging Nations World Championships. As Been a tough slog. The boys from Bar TV are back for this one. Nice early 4:30 kickoff. We've got Hong Kong taking on Japan. This will be Japan's 4th game of the tournament. They had a couple of heavy defeats in the first 2 games. Put on a pretty good show against the Solomon Islands on Tuesday night. Going down 44-22, but played some really enterprising rugby league. Hong Kong on the other end, this is only their 3rd game. They actually beat the Solomon Islands in their last outing, so a good result there for Hong Kong. As I said earlier, these 2 teams are fairly familiar with each other. They've played each other a couple of times in their recent history. Hong Kong getting the better of Japan in Tokyo, 32-20. That was last year, Japan 24-22 victors. As we get underway here at a wet and windy Windsor, Hong Kong will kick off and Japan let it bounce. Not super keen to pick that one up. My name's Dan McCamley. I'll be bringing you the action live here from Windsor through Bar TV. Make sure if you're watching through the live stream, let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from. Got a really good response to these Emerging Nations World Championships. Just had the physical disability game between Australia and New Zealand. That was the 2nd game of the 3-match series. Australia won the first one right on the bell. New Zealand drawing blood this time, so it's 1-1 going into the final game on Saturday. As Japan now make their way up to their 30-metre line. As they go down the short side, Japan, and they kick before the last, and a decent bounce away from the fullback. So let's see what the chase is like. Awkward one to deal with for the fullback there for Hong Kong. They'll play the ball, making their way up to the 40 now. Come back the open side, that's Sang. Brought down centre field just over the 40. Come back towards the centre of the field. That's the 12, Jason Yip. He brought down in Japan territory. McMurrick in a dummy half as they go to the left through Fairley. A lovely offload. They've found some space out here through Lindsay. Lindsay pins the ears back. The cover defence comes across. He beats 1, beats 2. Lindsay steps inside. And Lindsay will take it around underneath the posts. Hong Kong draw first blood here at Windsor. 4-0 with a kick to come. Some enterprising play from Hong Kong early on. Got out a dummy half, skipped to the left. Fairly with the short ball and a great offload by Lay. We see the replay. Japan went for the intercept. Richard Lindsay found himself in some space and the cover defence came across and so did the fullback, but he couldn't get there. Lindsay with the pre-try celebration. 4-0 with a kick to come. Great start for Hong Kong. They had the extras, so 6-0 here at Windsor.
Conversion to Hong Kong takes the score to Hong Kong 6, Japan 0.
But just over 2 minutes gone. Not the start Japan would be looking for. If you guys had have tuned in on Tuesday to the Japan-Solomon Islands game, you'd know a familiar name out there, Douglas Streeter, or Dougie as he's affectionately known by the Bar TV crew. He was up here commentating in Japanese with me. So good luck to Dougie out there today, back from injury. We should be having some guests join us a little bit later on, so you don't have to listen to my beautiful voice for the full 80 minutes. It's Japan now, in no real rush to get us back underway. Great start here for Hong Kong. There's a kick-off. Hong Kong take it. They'll make their way back up the field through Ben Ryan. He's up over the 20 on the first tackle, so good run from the front rower. So they come down the short side now. That'll be Lay. He'll be tackled. Ball's hit the deck here and unable to pick it up. They finally fall on it. Lee Griffiths, but there's been a little knock on. So good opportunity here for Japan to hit back early on. Scoreline reads 6-0, Hong Kong over Japan. We've had just over 4 minutes gone here. Hong Kong scoring with their first use of possession. Really nice try, a good offload from the big man, Toby Lay. Put Richard Lindsay into some space. It was too hard to stop, so Tsutsui now will feed the scrum 40 metres out from the Hong Kong line. As they go down the short side through Tsutsui, they've got some numbers. Tsutsui pins the ears back. A nice covering tackle there from Gus Spence. Probably saves his team a try. Slow play the ball. Oh, and Shibasaki puts it down. I was just about to give him a wrap. In a team that got beaten 44-22 on Tuesday night, he was close to man of the match. Keep an eye out for him today. He can do absolutely everything. Tough man to bring down. Solomon Islands reverted to 3 in the tackle every time on him. Just a little lapse in concentration there from Shibasaki, and he's put the ball on the deck. So an opportunity goes begging for Japan. As Hong Kong win the scrum feed. That's the 13, Jason Fairley. For those relatives out there watching, Fairley, not Farley, I've been told. Ben Ryan now. They come to the right-hand side. That's the 14, Nielsen. Just take the tackle. Good numbers in the tackle there. Come down the right-hand side. Lee Griffiths. Just about up to halfway here, Hong Kong. They come back to Nielsen. He'll take another run. 2 touches in this set. As they kick on the last. Will sit up nicely for Japan. This is the 3rd time I've had the pleasure of calling them, and their numbers don't get any easier to read. Put in a request for the next tournament to get those numbers filled in for us. Look to work it out of their own end now. Hong Kong on top here early on. And as I say that, they give away a penalty. Lee Griffiths too long in the tackle. Good chance here for Japan to get out of their own end. As I said, these games are going live through Bar TV. Big thank you to them for taking all the games live here at the Emerging Nations. So wherever you're tuning in from, let us know who you're cheering for as well. Might be your loved ones, friends, family. Had people from all over the globe tuning in: Kuwait, Spain, England, Japan, themselves, Poland. So don't be shy, say hello and I'll give you a shout out. Shibasaki now, short ball. Good contact in defence. Inside the 10 though, a little too eager there, Hong Kong. It was Andrew Williams taking that run. So Tsutsui will look to find touch. If you are watching from around the world, it was a beautiful sunny 27 degrees here on Tuesday, and it's probably closer to 7 degrees here today. Japan now have a full set of 6 at their disposal inside the Hong Kong half. Shibasaki with the offload. It looks like it's Williams again. Fukushigi in a dummy half. Gets out to the right. Short ball to Shibasaki. Beats 1, beats 2, still going. There's that 3-man tackle. I'll need more of that. 20 out from the line. Come to Tsutsui. Tsutsui out the back. They go through their hands. And there's an intercept, and it's been put down. Lachlan Grieve through the pass. Ball's been battered down, so as we have a look at the replay, Grieve throws the pass, and probably a try-saving knockdown there from Hong Kong. It was Mike Sang sticking a hand out. Another good opportunity here for Japan. This is their 3rd set in a row. Looking to turn pressure into points. Tsui will feed the scrum. Shibasaki from the back of the scrum. That's our mate, Dougie. Douglas Streeter taking the hit up. 10 metres out, first tackle, centre field. Options both sides. Shibasaki to the right. There he goes. He gets the ball. Nice short ball in behind to Williams. Williams will be brought down. 5 metres out from the line now. So go to the right, the skipper, Fukushigi. There's the play. Well, they find some space out here, Japan, and a good read in defence from Sang. Suzuki found a little bit of space. Fukushigi in a dummy half. He goes himself, the skipper, and he's over. Japan strike back. Lazy marker defence from Hong Kong. And Japan get on the scoreboard. Hong Kong 6, Japan 4 with a kick to come, and the skipper crosses the chalk.
Japan takes the score.
6 representatives from that club.
Japan 4.
The Manchi Warriors are also well represented here as well, so plenty of Hong Kong natives in this squad. As he strikes it, it just hangs out to the right. It looked like it might be coming back around.
Conversion unsuccessful. The score
Marino was unable
Hong
to
Kong
convert.
6,
So
Japan 4.
scoreline reads Hong Kong 6, Japan 4. Just over 11 minutes gone here in this Emerging Nations World Championships clash. As I said, these two have played each other twice. This is the third time in the past 2 years with a win for each. So they're familiar with each other. Hong Kong will get us back underway here at Windsor. Japan will have to work it out from their own end. They had a few piggybacks last time, so a little bit of ill discipline from Hong Kong. Let Japan off the hook. Shibasaki, good contact in defence from Griffiths. Big tackle just shy of the 30 as they come back centre field. The pitch has held up pretty well considering they've had a ton of games on this over the last week and a bit, and with all the rain around in Sydney at the moment, as Japan pick it up on the bounce. A nice offload. Comes to Carino. He's up over halfway, Carino. They come back to the towards the middle through Williams. Made a beeline for the right touchline though. They did find a few chances down the short side on Tuesday night, Japan. That's a high kick. Spencer's underneath and he takes it well, and he's beaten one, Spence, and he's off to the right. No, he's not. Shibasaki comes across. That man again. A bit of a ragdoll there on Spence. As I said, he was everywhere. And a little run out of dummy half there from Sang. Went down the short side, and hindsight will tell you that it wasn't the best of options there from the winger. Tried to catch him napping down the short side. Japan were alert to it, so another great opportunity here for Japan. Scoreline reads 6 points to 4, Hong Kong over Japan at the moment. They have a full set of 6 inside the attacking half here. Satsui will feed the scrum. The 5'8" Kenta Karina will have first use. He just throws the short ball. That's Fujitaka trying to skip around his defender, and he can't. That's good defence from Hong Kong from the back of the scrum. Some nifty footwork there in the centre of the field. The ball looks to have gone back there from Japan. The referee's found a little knock on, so Great pressure from the Hong Kong defence, forcing that turnover. Hong Kong will have a scrum feed right on halfway. That wind seems to have died down a little bit here at Windsor, which is fantastic for the back of the neck and the hands. Cool conditions here this afternoon. As Lung will feed the scrum. So they come down the short side. That's the 35. John Howard. Tackle 45 out from the line. There's Lee Griffiths. He's been heavily involved, Griffiths, early. Nelson now with a run. Down the short side, Hong Kong. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve as they come the open side, and a lofted pass comes to Spence. Spence now will take the line on. He'll be tackled inside the 10-metre zone. So they come to Fairley. Fairley throws the dummy. Fairley for the line. Good numbers from Japan. They managed to stop him short. Last tackle, they go from dummy half. McMurich has been held up. The skipper trying to return serve. We've already had Fukushigi go over from dummy half for Japan. The Japanese goal line defence holds on. 6 points to 4, the scoreline remains. 15 minutes gone here in this first half. We'll see Japan now work their way off their own line. As they find a little bit of space here, Japan. The winger looked to be in front, but he managed to somehow get behind, and they try and bundle him into touch, and they're unable to do so. So well done there from the young winger. They look to shift the ball. This is a hallmark of their play, Japan, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. As we've got a little double knock on here. They're not afraid to throw the ball around, Japan. We've heard from some representatives of their side. It's a strong rugby union background, so they're not afraid to shift the ball early in the tackle count. As I said, sometimes it pays dividends for them, like on Tuesday night, and other times it ball went to ground and it really gave the Solomon Islands on Tuesday, now Hong Kong on Thursday, a really good chance to post more points. They win the scrum feed, Hong Kong, and they come down the short side. That's Fairley again. Nice offload. 15 metres out from the line. Looks like it's Janez. They come short, that's the 10. Ben Ryan goes close. They're only metres away here as they come to Spence. They've got plenty of numbers. A cut-out pass to Sang. Sang for the corner. Sang back in field. And Japan managed to get a foot to it, but the referee says it's gone forward. So great cover defence there from Japan on the goal line. Sang looked like he was going to score for all money. We see the replay. Just good cover defence there from Japan, and the pass back inside from Sang. Couldn't find the mark, went forward. Now Japan will feed the scrum 10 metres out from their own line. 6 points to 4 here at Windsor. Hong Kong lead Japan. We had a try in the first 2 minutes for Hong Kong through Richard Lindsay. Japan struck back through their captain, Kazuki Fukushige. Beaten one, beaten two. That's a good run from the back of the scrum. So an appeal for a knock on, but referee was unsided. Shibasaki now beats the first man, as he so often does. They come the open side now. 15 shy of halfway. Look to put it through the hands again. Well numbered up though, and a nice step, and they're into the backfield here. He's looking for support. A great tackle from Spence. Matsuo was looking for support. And a great tackle from the 7. Still got Sutsui, and it's been knocked down by Sang. The referee's found a penalty. Up back to 10. So a great opportunity here for Japan. Matsuo with some nifty footwork managed to get himself past that first line of defence, and if it wasn't for the covering tackle of Spence, might have gone over himself. Got a little stop in play here. It's Tsui will look to find touch. Does so they'll have a full set of 6 inside the attacking 20 here. They take the tap. They're inside the 10 now. Fukushiga comes to the 22. That's Douglas Streeter. Join me in commentary on Tuesday night, Dougie. As they play the ball, Fukushiga comes to Shibasaki. Shibasaki out the back to Karina. Karina with the hands. They find a bit of space out here. Japan, that's Karina. That's Fatushi Karina. So they get in the short side and they've bundled over in the corner. Too quick out of dummy half. And Japan score their second try of the day. Down that short side that they love to go down. It's 8 points to 6 with a kick to come. You see the replay here. They shift the ball. They managed to get on the outside of their men. A nice little flick pass. Karina looked like he might go over himself. And then in a dummy half, just catching them short down the blind side. Well, not really short, he just too fast and too strong. Japan lead 8 points to 6 after a fast start from Hong Kong. See a few rays of sunshine coming through the clouds here at Windsor.
8, Hong Kong 6 with a kick to come.
Just under 20 minutes to go here in this first half, and after the quick start from Hong Kong, a really good fight back from Japan. They find themselves in front 8 points to 6. Conversion unsuccessful.
Conversion unsuccessful. Score remains Japan 8, Hong Kong 6.
So 8 points to 6 here at the home of the Windsor Wolves. They've been great hosts over the last week or two. Plenty of games getting played here. Good turnout from the fans as well. They do a mean feed in the canteen as well, and up at the club. Lovely little setup they have here. Does Hong Kong get us back underway? Japan to work it out from their own end. 8 points to 6 up after trailing 6-0 early. Side to Tsutsui, and Shibasaki just couldn't hold on to it, but too eager again there from Hong Kong. It's a real discipline costing them dearly. Tsutsui will look to find touch, and he does so. So Japan take the tap. Kanishi out there now, number 11. Fukushiga gets out of dummy half again. He's scheming around the ruck there, Fukushiga, the skipper. He's already got one try today. So look for the quick play of the ball. Shibasaki, short ball. That's Streeter. He's tackled centre field, 15 out. Options both sides. They're deep to the left though. And they come that way. Sutsui. Shibasaki back on the inside. A good contact there from Griffiths. He's beat one, beat two. Shibasaki still going. Steps off the left, steps off the right. Goes over the top of Spence and drops the ball. Does all the hard work. And when it came to crunch time, he just couldn't ground the ball. So we see the replay straight over the top of Spence, and a desperate lunge there from the Hong Kong defence has forced the error. Hong Kong get away with one there. It was all Hong Kong early. Japan have certainly not just worked their way back into it as Shibasaki spreads the ball wide. Sagano down the left touchline. He's tackled 10 out from the line. It's all Japan at the moment. So they get out of dummy half. That's the 17, Mochizuki. He's only 5 out from the line on the second tackle. Fukushiga in a dummy half. Shibasaki comes out to Karina. Karina shifts the play long. It looks like Sano out there, 21. He'll play the ball. So they go down that short side again. They've found some more numbers. That's Matsuo out there. He's tackled 10 out from the line. A couple of tackles left in this set. Comes to, looks like Karina out there. He's monstered in defence. It's Fukushiga to play the ball. Shibasaki, there's that little kick from dummy half, and it's well cleaned up. Jack Nielsen falling on it, so Hong Kong would do well to just hold on to the ball and get down the other end here. Sang will earn his team a penalty, and that's well needed for Hong Kong. Getting in and doing some of the hard work, the winger, and he's earned his team a penalty, so scoreline reads 8 points to 6 here, Japan over Hong Kong. 13 and a half minutes here left in this first half. Make sure if you're watching via Bar TV Sports, to let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from as well. If you're in the area, get down to the Windsor Sporting Complex. Still got a full second half of action coming your way. It's Hong Kong now through Griffiths, look to work it out of their own end. They've been camped down this end for the last 5 or 10 minutes. Ben Ryan with a good run. 40 metres out from Japan's line. So they come to the left through Spence. They found some numbers again out here, Hong Kong. A good read in defence. Play the ball. Short ball to the 36, that's Janez. Janez or James? Gareth James. I'm going to go with James, I think. There's the high kick, and the wingers spilled it. Comes back to Hong Kong, so 6 to go. The bomb was put down. Short ball to Griffiths. Griffiths hits and spins, and he's over. Hong Kong strike back this time. And the drop bomb and repeat set of 6 leads to 4 points for Hong Kong with a kick to come. And he does so. So they jump out to a 12-8 lead here.
Try conversion successful. Takes the score to Hong Kong 12, Japan 8.
Got 11 minutes and change left in this first half. think it's day 6 of the Emerging Nations, but there's been a few days, so they're all sort of blurring together at the moment. Plenty of rugby league action still to come. Massive day on Saturday out at St Mary's with all the finals taking place, plus the deciding game in the Disability Championship between Australia and New Zealand. As Griffiths takes that one on the full. By a wall of Japanese defence though. Jack Nielsen now beats the first tackle. Can't beat the second. He's up over his own 30 though. Shape to go down the short side, but they come back centre field through Yip. That's Jason Yip. Tackled 40 out from his own line. So they come to Fairley now. Fairley's taken around the legs. Slow play the ball, maybe a little bit of a leg pull, but they get away with one there. There's Lung now with the short ball. That's Nielsen again. Up over halfway. This will be the last. So come to Lung. Lung with the high kick. It'll sit up in the breeze. It'll be a tough one to deal with. Japan drop it backwards and it'll be 6 to go again. So Hong Kong having a lot of luck with the high balls at the moment. 20 metres out from the line here. Still plenty of tackles up their sleeve as they come down the short side. That's Newsom. He carries defenders over the 10. So they're only 8 metres away here, Hong Kong. They lead 12 points to 8 as Lung with the short ball. That's Gareth Janes. He's 5 metres out. Plenty of options this way. He throws the dummy, the big man. Ben Ryan goes over. Does he get it down? Ben Ryan scores the try. Hong Kong make Japan pay for that dropped high ball. 16 points to 8 with a kick to come. And after a great period of dominance from Japan, Hong Kong have fought their way not just back into this game, but into a decent little lead here, 8 minutes out from half time.
Try to Hong Kong takes the score to Hong Kong 16, Japan 8 with a kick to come.
It'll be Lindsay to try and add the extras, so Hong Kong go back to back. And 2 drop bombs from Japan, leading to 2 Hong Kong tries. Big cheerio to Stuart Morris. He's tuned in a few times, Stuart, from Manchester. Big raps for the Bar TV coverage. Best camera and commentary for rugby league seen for a while. Thanks very much, Stuart, for that. I'll pass that message on to the Bar TV boys.
Conversion successful.
The extras are at it, so 18 points to 8.
Japan 8.
All of a sudden, it's danger signs here for Japan, who only 5 minutes ago led 8 points to 6. 2 quick tries for Hong Kong have really taken Japan by surprise. Shibasaki to get us back underway. Talked him up earlier on, and when he's touched the ball, he's been damaging, but hasn't seen enough of it for mine so far. So he kicks off down to Spence. He'll drop it off to the try scorer, Ryan, who's running with a bit of a spring in his step at the moment after getting across the stripe. Good to see the big front rowers scoring the 4-pointers. Shibasaki looked for the one-on-one strip. It was well held onto by Yip. So come to Nielsen now. He tackled 5 shy of halfway, so another good set after points here as the skipper McMurrich comes down the short side. Alan Newsom with the tackle, or the hit up. Put the offload away to McMurrich. Lung gets in the dummy half. So they come to Griffiths now. So great set after points. They're up inside the 30. So come to Fairley. Brother of North Sydney great David Fairley. He'll play the ball 15 out from the line on the last. The referee was asking him to take it back. So come down the short side through Spence. He puts the kick into legs. It'll be interesting to see what the call is here. Didn't look like it was played at. Looks like the referee's going to give 6 again, so didn't see the signal as Fairley goes himself. He's tackled just short of the line, so a lucky break there for Hong Kong. And the skipper's over. McMurrich crashes over from dummy half. He levels things up on the scoreboard with his opposite number, Fukushiga, but Hong Kong jump out to a 22 points to 8 lead with a kick to come. We see the replay here, and he just spotted a little gap right underneath the sticks, did McMurrich. From that close and that much speed from the skipper, there was no stopping him from there. Does Hong Kong take a
try and
over
conversion
this
successful.
game?
Takes the score to Hong Kong 24, Japan 8.
That's 24 points to 8 with just under 5 minutes to go in this first half. Japan look to get us back underway here. Good chance to thank the sponsors of this tournament. Emerging Nations World Championships are sponsored by the Rugby League International Federation, New South Wales Rugby League, National Rugby League, New South Wales Government, Office of Sport, Beastware, St Mary's Rugby League Club, Cabramatta Leagues, and of course Windsor Leagues Club as well, which is where we're at today. I'd love to be able to say sunny Windsor, but it's a bit chilly here this afternoon. I'd have to duck into the Windsor Leagues Club after this to warm up and have a palmy and chips for dinner, I reckon, before I head home. Thursday night, might even be some raffles on up at the Leagues Club, we'll have to see. As Hong Kong look to work it out from their own end. They're up towards the 40 already, Hong Kong, so making good meters through the middle of the park. Yip with the play the ball. They come down the short side through Nielsen. Ooh, arm free there from the big man, but he thought better of it. Last tackle. And McMurrich gets out of dummy half, and a nice kick by McMurrich. Landed half a metre inside the touch line, and he's found touch, so another great set after points. Japan will have a scrum feed about 20 metres out from their own line. 3 minutes to go in this first half. The clock on your screens is just a guide. We've got the official clock here, and it's just ticked to 3 minutes to go, so I don't think we're too far out. There haven't been too many stoppages in this first half. 24 points to 8. Looks like a bit of a blowout, but Japan had a really good period here in this first half where they were definitely on top. They fought their way back from 6-0 down to lead 8-6, and since that time it's been all Hong Kong. A little bit of a scrappy pass there from the back of it, and a sloppy play the ball, and just lack of concentration from Japan is costing them dearly. Cheerio to Dave Wild. Is McMurrich going to get set off again? I'm not too sure, Dave. He's playing very well at the moment. The find of the tournament, big call. He's playing very well at the moment for Hong Kong and leading from the front as Fairley now steps back inside, and he'll be tackled 15 out, so danger signs here for Japan. Gareth James. He'll be tackled 10 out from the line. Quick play the ball. McMurrich into dummy half. And we've got a penalty against Hong Kong, so Japan breathe a sigh of relief. Just too quick in the play the ball there. Japan hold on there just before half time. Shibasaki now. Certainly done their homework on him. That's 4 in that tackle. tick down towards the final minute of this first half here at Windsor Sporting Complex. As Japan find a little half break and a nice offload. As they drop it on the deck, but it's gone backwards, it'll be play on. Near their own 40-metre line, Japan, as they come to Shibasaki. They come to Tsutsui now. Tsutsui with the fend, and that's a good covering tackle. Inside man doing his job. That's Streeter, Dougie Streeter. He joined me in commentary on Tuesday. What an experience that was. The first time I've ever commentated in 2 languages. So they make their way up to halfway now. Last tackle. 18 seconds to go in this first half. Let's see if they've got a little trick play here. Shibasaki puts a little chip over the top. Bounce sits up. James takes it. And a penalty for offside. So there goes the halftime siren. So Hong Kong will have the opportunity to maybe kick this into touchdown field and maybe put up another one of those high balls. They're just happy to take the tap. McMurridge with the 24 points to 8 lead is happy to take that into half time.
This is the half time here in the game between Hong Kong and Japan, with Hong Kong leading 24.
Make sure you stay tuned to Bar TV for the second half. Both teams make their way off the field. I'll be back after the halftime break. Welcome back here to the Windsor Sporting Complex. Second half action about to get underway. Japan will get us restarted. The scoreline reads Hong Kong 24, Japan 8. So a bit of work to do here for the Japanese side. They went without their moments in the first half. Had a really good period in that middle third. Got themselves in front at one point, but Hong Kong have just put the foot to the floor, and maybe it's been a little bit too classy for this Japanese side as Japan get us back underway with a awkward, shallow kickoff, but Newsom deals with it well, and he'll be tackled 35 out from his own line. I'm Dan McCamley. Joining me in commentary is nobody at the moment, so you're stuck with me for the next 40 minutes unless I get a visitor. Hong Kong now, up to halfway. There's Nielsen with the run. Come to the left. Play the ball in Japan's half. Come down the short side through Fairley. Fairley at the back. Spence now throws the dummy, goes himself. Let's put it on the ball, on the deck, Spence. Good shot in defence there from Karina. Calls for Dion Stephenson in the crowd. I'm not sure if he is or not. If he wants to come up and join me, he's more than welcome to. Stuart Morris, you doing all 6 games on Saturday? I dare say we will be, Stuart. We've got 8 cans of Red Bull here ready to go for Saturday. It's finals day. It'll be at St Mary's. Beautiful facility out there. Hopefully we'll be in for some better weather, although the forecast doesn't look great. Can't complain about the rain here in Sydney though. We haven't had any for a long time. It's more than welcomed at the moment. As Shibasaki, this is what I was talking about earlier. Super dangerous with ball in hand. They need to gang tackle him, and they finally do. One-on-one, he's just about unstoppable, Shibasaki. Scored 2 great tries the other night against the Solomon Islands as Japan look to make their way up to halfway. It's Lachlan Grieve with the ball. They come down the short side. They've had a lot of luck down the short side in this tournament so far. It was Ishikawa with the run. Fukushiga in a dummy half. Karina now to Tsutsui. Tsutsui goes short. That's Dougie Streeter. He'll be tackled 40 out from the line. Last tackle. Tsutsui now. Puts the ball up high in the air. Spence coming through and takes it well, Spence, and some lovely footwork, and he's shot down in defence there. Working up over the 30, Hong Kong. Tsutsui in the tackle. McMurridge pleading for a penalty, and a great chase there from the halfback Tsutsui. Shift possession, Hong Kong. And I am joined in commentary by a friend, so you don't have to put up with my voice for 40 minutes straight. Japan come up with possession after the kick, and Spence with a would-be tackle, a little offload. The ball's hit the deck though. Shibasaki picks it up. He just knows one way, and that's forward. So I'm joined in commentary by Terry Liberopoulos.
Yeah, you said it perfect.
Oh, beauty. It's about the only name I've got right this week so far. Thanks for joining me, Terry.
That's my pleasure. I mean, Hong Kong doing very well. I mean, Japan went into this game as favourites after the way they've been playing the last couple of games. But this is the game they've been waiting for, these two sides. It's always close when these two battle, and they have been waiting for a few weeks to play this game.
Well, I said earlier they've played each other a couple of times over the last couple of years, and they've split the results. So shaping to be a little bit of a 3-game decider, this one. And Hong Kong so far have really putting Japan to the sword, so to speak. So we see a penalty go towards Hong Kong here. It looked to be offside there from Japan. Yeah, so at 24 points to 8, Terry, Japan had their moments in that first half, but Hong Kong just finished the stronger of the two.
Well, they did, and the turning point, of course, when Manaki Shibasaki from Townsville Blackhawks, he went over. He looked just about to score, and he just bounced the ball, and then a minute later, Hong Kong went down the other side and scored.
Well, he did all the hard work in that run. I remember it clearly. He beat 2 or 3 and stepped inside one, and then trod straight over the top of the fullback. And
there wasn't a hand from Hong Kong. They just, I think, got too excited and just lost the ball.
Lindsay will take the first tackle. 15 out from the line. McMurich in at dummy half. Slow play the ball. They come back centre field through Ryan. He's already on the score sheet today, the big prop. Tough to bring down. 5 metres out from the line. McMurich in at dummy half. He looked to go himself there. Comes to James.
I won't be surprised if he does go himself there. Their captain, he's playing very well.
Comes to Spence. They've got plenty of numbers out there. Spence off the right. Spence is over. Right footstep, right footstep. Lovely footwork. And the number 7, who's playing fullback today for Hong Kong, goes over under the sticks. 28 points to 8 with a kick to come.
Not much of him. A very, very light play there, but a beautiful step inside. And goes under the post. And that's going to make it very hard for Japan to come back.
You can see the replay here. He threw the dummy to the right, and they did have numbers out there, Hong Kong, but backed his ability and got over the stripe.
Very impressive, this Spence. You know, he's taken a couple of bombs there under pressure.
I've had the pleasure of calling games on just about all of the days here, Terry, and every team I've called has had their moments throughout this tournament. I've been very impressed with every team that's taken the field. Considering coming into this, I didn't know a lot about any of the teams, to be honest.
Conversion takes the score to Hong Kong.
Some
30.
absolute standouts for teams like Turkey and Poland and Hungary, and even here today for Hong Kong.
Well, you've got to give to both these sides. You know, they've got a lot of their players from the domestic competition, and that's what it's all about, the emerging nations. Bringing the guys from overseas, giving them a chance to play on a bigger stage. And hopefully they can, you know, go back there. A lot of the players haven't come over here. They can see, you know, they can aim for something else, because they are looking at another, you know, Emerging Nations World Cup probably in Europe. I did have a chat to Nigel Wood last week, actually. He said he would like to have it every 2 years, but it's financially, it is a disaster, because I'm with the Greek Rugby League and it does cost a lot of money. But I think every 4 years, you know, he's very good.
I spoke to Nigel last week at St Mary's, and he was on air and he floated the idea of maybe a Northern Championships and a Southern Championships and having the two meet, which I think has merit. It would save each country a fair bit of money in travel and expenses if they could play teams from their own area, so to speak.
I think that'll be a good idea, because you play one, say, in Serbia, geez, you can have the likes of Norway, Sweden, Poland, Hungary, you know, Spain, Turkey, Greece, basically with most of the domestic players.
And the other person I spoke to was Willie Mason, and as he said, it'd be good to see some of these bigger countries really get behind these tournaments, because you talk to people and they think maybe only 4 or 5 countries play rugby league. As we see Sang go down the right touchline, he beats one, forward pass. No, he's gone into touch. So unlucky there from Sang. But yeah, you speak to people on the street and they think mainly 4 or 5 countries play rugby league, but it's tournaments like these that really open up the eyes of the world and show just how many countries are playing this great game of ours.
Yeah, there is a lot of people that don't know how many countries play rugby league. We've probably got up to about 50 countries, and people just think it's Australia, New Zealand, England, France, and maybe Papua New Guinea. That's it, and now Tonga, of course, and Samoa. But there's much more, and you know, we've got the World Cup coming up in 2021, and there's a lot of tournaments going on to decide who goes through. There's the American ones where we got Canada, USA. There's Chile in there. There's also Jamaica. And, you know, the top 2 will go through straight to the World Cup, and the 3rd place will play in the another qualifier, which will be Cook Islands, probably South Africa, and the 3rd place American team.
So we see a penalty here to Japan, and it's tournaments like these that really give these nations, one, competitive fixtures to to improve their skills, and two, it gives them a great opportunity to get together every now and then and really gel as a team and a nation.
Well, a lot of these nations, like Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, they're getting the chance to play 4 games now, and it probably takes them, 1 or 2 years just to play 1 game, and for the same amount of cost factor. So it's great for them to actually play the 4 games.
You see Streeter come back on the inside. He tackled 25 out from the line, so Japan here with a chance to get back into this one. Tsutsui steps off the right, steps off the left. Oh, look to get the arm free. Will be brought down inside the 10. They come down the short side again. I think they get over there, Japan.
Oh yeah, they're over for sure.
As the referee points to the spot, so it's game on here at Windsor Sporting Complex. Japan.
They just had no numbers there on the Hong Kong right-hand side. On the Japan's left-hand side, the hooker saw it.
Not sure if that was Fukushiga over for his second try of the day, but if there's one thing that they've done well in this tournament, Japan, it's they've gone down the short side very well in this tournament. They always seem to find the right time and the right amount of numbers to get over the stripe. Just take a look at the coverage here on Bar TV. Make sure you let us know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for on Bar TV. We've got people tuning in from Manchester, giving us a rap. We've had people tune in from Kuwait and Spain and Canada, so it's definitely going around the world, this tournament.
That try to Japan takes the score to Hong Kong 30, Japan 12.
30 points to 12, Hong Kong over Japan. Just under half an hour in this one. There's the kick. Just across the face.
That's the wing. The score remains Hong Kong 30, Japan 12.
Difficult conditions out there for kickers today. Wind's definitely up. Hong Kong will look to get us back underway. Terry's just had to shoot off, so you're stuck with me, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. No rush to get this back underway here, Hong Kong. Lindsay with the kick. Comes out to Karina. A little spring in the step here for Japan. Still down by 3 converted tries, but there's still plenty of time left in this game. And the way that the Japanese team play their rugby league, anything could happen here. Shibasaki now throws the dummy, beats 1, beats 2. They come again and finally wrap him up. McMurrich came again and wrapped him up. Tsutsui now takes the line on. He's up over halfway, so decent set after points here for Japan. Shibasaki throws the dummy, goes through. Shibasaki comes to the fullback, steps Spence inside. He's going to score, the big man. There's a glimpse of that talent we were talking about earlier. Inamaki Shibasaki with a great solo try. And all of a sudden, Japan are right back in this one. 30 points to 16.
Japan takes the score to Hong Kong 30, Japan 16,
within 2 converted tries. There's a conversion, and it's successful. So 30 points to 18 here at Windsor Sporting Complex. Hong Kong lead Japan.
Score now, Hong Kong 30, Japan 18.
Just over 25 minutes to go here in this Day 6 clash. Coming to you live from the Windsor Sporting Complex. Big thank you to Bar TV for streaming not just this game live, but every single game of the emerging nations. Also the physical disability games between Australia and New Zealand. That was a cracker earlier on. New Zealand getting the chocolates today. Levels the series up at 1-1 going into Saturday's final game. 6 games live on Saturday from 2 fields. And a nice little piggyback here for Japan. So that tackle slipped up a little high. Japan here with a chance to go on the attack again. That's if and when they kick it into touch. Shibasaki finds touch. 40 out from his own line. There's that try scorer, Shibasaki. You don't get numbers in the tackle, he'll make you pay, so they get 3 into that one, and a slow play the ball as they come to the left. It's Williams now. Makes his way up towards halfway. Fugashigi in a dummy half. Tsutsui now. Turns Streeter back in underneath. We're up over halfway, Japan. Fugashigi in a dummy half. He beats the first man, beats 2, beats 3, beats 4. Lovely stiff fend there from Fugashiga. He's finally tackled by Fairley. 30 metres out from Hong Kong's line. Certainly on the front foot here, Japan is. They get in the short side through Karina. That's Kenta Karina, the 5'8". Last tackle comes to Shibasaki. Shibasaki to Tsutsui. Tsutsui now with a little kick in behind. It's picked out Spencer to bounce. He's in trouble here, the fullback. He beats one, he can't beat the second. So a repeat set of 6 here for Japan. Great kick from Tsutsui. And they're piling on the pressure here, the Japanese. Lovely little kick in behind there from Tsutsui and a great kick chase. Looked like Spence might be able to make a play at the ball, but just an awkward bounce. A little bit of leg spin there. So we've got a Hong Kong player down receiving some treatment just to the right of the post. So there'll be a little bit of a delay in this restart. Do have this delay, it's probably a very good opportunity to thank the sponsors of this tournament. As we were talking with Terry earlier, a really good opportunity for these nations to get together and get some competitive games under their belts. Wouldn't be possible without the Rugby League International Federation, New South Wales Rugby League, National Rugby League, New South Wales Government Office of Sport, Beastware, St Mary's Rugby League Club, Cabramatta Rugby League Club and the Windsor Leagues Club. So a big thank you to those organisations making this tournament possible.
Hong Kong's Jason Wick down there injured.
He'll be making his way from the field.
That means Hong Kong are down to just one fit play on the bench, so this could be a telling factor for Hong Kong. Can they hang on? 2 tries in 2 minutes from Japan has got them back in the game.
Yeah, Japan will think you might be a bad luck charm. Terry, you might have to leave the microphone.
Yeah, I know.
As soon as you left, they scored 2.
I know. Coming back up, they scored again and trying to get the scorers. And
as they tackled 20 metres out from the line on the first, so plenty of opportunities here. That's the 31, Fujitaka. He'll be tackled 10 out from the line. Come to Shibasaki. Shibasaki with the short ball. That's the 34, Williams. Solid contact in defence. A bit too solid as Fukashiga gets out of dummy half. He offloads. The winger comes back in field. It's Carino, who's some nifty footwork, Carino, and he's swung down to the ground. And I thought we might have had a little error there, but
it's another injury there to Hong Kong. They're out on the feet. We've still got 21 minutes to go.
Gareth Janes is being signalled for the concussion protocol, so they were down to one fresh sub, they're down to none. As we've got Ben Wong looking to make his way onto the field in the 34. So they're down to 12 men at the moment, Hong Kong. Japan down by 12 points. Really good opportunity here for, I think the referee's going to let Wong come on, so. Makes his way onto the field, so they're back to their full complement at least out on the pitch. Poor old Wong's got to do the old sprint right across the other side of the field, get in position. He'd be buggered after that. We've got a blood bin for Japan as well. Andrew Williams coming off. So play the ball, Japan. Comes to Shibasaki. Shibasaki to Tsutsui. They've got some numbers here, Japan. Tsutsui holds onto it though. A good driving tackle from Hong Kong.
They've just got to spread the ball wide, and they've got him.
Go down that short side. They kick on the second tackle, and
it's poor option. They had him. They went back to the right. They're out on the feet, Hong Kong. This is just going to give them a little bit of a lift.
Yeah, disappointing there from Japan after building so much pressure. They've hit the release valve, and Hong Kong get a chance to finally get their hands on the ball after it's been all Japan for the last 5 or so minutes. They get a 7 tackle set here though, so a good chance for them to get down the other end. So they go to the right hand side. It's Griffiths. Play the ball just the other side of the 30. McMurich in a dummy half. Toby Lay. Tackled on the 40. He might have dropped the ball there, but he gets away with one as McMurich had a dummy half. Up to halfway. That's a good run from the skipper.
He needs to lead by example.
So come the open side to Fairley. Fairley beats 1, beats 2. He's up to the 40. Slow play the ball. Japan lying all in the ruck. Lay with another run. He looked to offload there, but the ball's popped forward. The pass was questionable as well, and I think they're going to come back for the first knock on. So Japan will have a scrum feed. About 12 shy of halfway. Just under 20 minutes to go here in this day 6 fixture between Hong Kong and Japan. Hong Kong lead 30 points to 18.
Just 1 hour running there from Hong Kong. They just should have went wide as well, make a bit of yardage, so they're just taking a 1 up, gained 1-2 metres, and now they've lost the ball.
Japan are in no rush to get this scrum fed. Still waiting here on Tsutsui to feed the ball. Time ticks away. Time is not their friend at the moment for Japan. So they put it through their hands. Found a bit of space here. That's the 31. Fujitaka still going. He's up to the 30. So Japan certainly looking to better with the ball at the moment. Shibasaki now in at first receiver. Come to Tsutsui. Tsutsui out the back. That looks like it might be Kenta Karina.
Not easy to read with those numbers there.
Oh, they're the worst numbers in the world. Commentator's nightmare. Shibasaki now. Fends away the first again. McMurich comes again. 20 out from the line. Still a few tackles up their sleeve here for Japan. Options both sides. They come the open side. He runs in behind his man. It'll be play on. That's the 30. That's a try. Fujitaka, does he get it down?
No, held up.
Oh, I've called it too early. What a great tackle from Spence.
He did call it too early. Well done to Spence.
He was over for all the tea in China, Fujitaka.
Just put his whole body on the line there.
What a great tackle. As you said, Terry, there's not much of him. So we see the replay. Wow, what a try saver.
Just wrapped himself around him and it did the job.
Great tackle from the young man. They're still under pressure though here, Hong Kong, as it comes to Sitsui. Sitsui with the short ball. And well read in defence. Douglas Streeter looking to find the hole.
It's on the last tackle here.
Shibasaki with a short ball. Garadiaga. Gorka Garadiaga, he hasn't been on the field long. Some nifty little footwork close to the line. And Japan get to within 8. 30 points to 22 with a kick to come.
And how important is that try? And here comes an even more important kick.
You see Fukushiga get into dummy half. Shibasaki shaped the kick and they came rushing up on Gorka Garadiaga. Just the slightest bit of footwork was enough to get him around that defender, and he scores a try for his country. And this is a massive kick in the scheme of things. Chance to go within one converted try here.
That try to Japan takes the score to Hong Kong 30, Japan 22 with a kick to come.
And at 30 points to 8, you probably could be forgiven for thinking that that might have been all she wrote, but all of a sudden Japan have come storming back into this game.
And it looks like Hong Kong have to hang on with no replacements for the last 16 minutes. It's Karina here, looking to add the extras. Plays for the Tokyo 13 Warriors.
There's the kick. And the flags are up, so Japan are now within 6 points of Hong Kong. 30 points to 24. 15 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time here for Japan. I don't think they're going to change the way they play, though. They still like to shift the ball early and often. As I said earlier, Terry, it can be to their benefit or to their detriment. So far, they've managed to peg back a 22-point lead. They've cut it down to 6. Hong Kong will get us back underway, and there's a few hands on hips out there for the Hong Kong boys.
Well, 3 tries in 12 minutes from the Japanese.
As Karina takes that kick off, comes back centre field. It's Fukasawa. Play the ball as they come back towards the centre field. That's Matsuo. He tackled 25 out from the line. Shibasaki in at first receivers, playing there a lot in this second half. Streeter now up towards the 40, looking for the quick play the ball. Doesn't get it. Fukushiga out of dummy half. He's up towards halfway and he's run into the wrong person there.
Oh, and they've got a penalty.
He's earned his team a penalty for what was deemed a high shot from Jack Nielsen.
Here comes Japan.
If I could give him one bit of advice, Fukushiga, I wouldn't be running at Nielsen again. Crept up a little high, but he certainly put some hurt on him there. As Tsutsui takes the tap, so Shibasaki now with the run. Beats off that first person and the second again. Gang tackles are the only way to go against that man. You go in one out, he's going to beat you every time. Japan on the front foot. Fukasawa now up to the 30.
They've got to get to the right.
Plenty of numbers out this way. Douglas Streeter now with the settler towards the post. And a lovely offload to Fukushiga. Fukushiga now, there's that left fend. Fairley comes in and wraps him up. He gets the ball away though to Fukasawa. Comes back to, as they shift a long pass. There's the try scorer.
They've got
the numbers.
Good defence.
Hong Kong scramble and manage to hold them out. Enterprising play from Japan. So go to Streeter. Streeter with the short ball. Japan are going to go close. They're tackled 2 or 3 metres out from the line. Hong Kong holding on for dear life. So come to Tsutsui. Tsutsui off the right. Oh, desperate tackle. Comes back to Karina. Karina with a long ball. Comes out to Fukasawa.
Oh, he's dropped it.
And they've put it down. Carino. Fatushi Carino just couldn't hold on to it. Some enterprising play from Japan, and they come up with nothing, but it's all Japan here at the moment.
They had him. There was just desperate tackle from the Hong Kong captain, Craig McMurridge. I hope that's how you say it.
McMurridge?
We'll just call him Skipper.
Skip. Craig. Well, they've managed to weather that storm, Hong Kong, but the way Japan are playing, it seems like it's only a matter of time. Spence now comes back behind the scrum. Runs at Carino, who puts a good shot on him. Little man on little man. It's Hong Kong's turn to do some dirty work out of their own end, and
it's been told to play the ball. Hands on hips from Hong Kong.
A little bit of feeling out there between these two sides. They've played each other a couple of times, so they're fairly familiar with each other. Play at 15 out from their own line, Hong Kong. That was Griffiths with the run. That's Nielsen now. Steps out of one, he's up to the 30. That's a good run from the big man. McMurridge had a dummy half. There's the try scorer, Ryan.
That's a good run, still going over the halfway.
They needed that. 2 good runs from the 2 big boys. McMurridge had a dummy half. Lung. As they shift the ball.
Oh, great pass.
It's a great pass. They're down the sideline here. It looks like it might be Howarth. That's a 34, actually. Wong.
Last tackle.
Last tackle. So great play. It was actually Howarth who threw the pass. And Wong, who's only just come on.
Most importantly, they've got him down there, pinned down in their 10-metre line.
Well, I wonder if he knew it was the last Wong.
Could have went in and kicked that, but
yeah. As the ball hits the deck, if Fukasawa picks it up, he just put the head down, and he knows one way, that's forwards. Fukushiga out of dummy half. Shibasaki finds a little hole, he's through. Shibasaki to the fullback, steps to fullback. Shibasaki loses his footing, regathers it. He's still going, Shibasaki. He's going to go all the way. He's under the posts. And Japan have a kick to level things up at 30 all.
What a great, it's those 2 players, the hooker and Shibasaki. They're the ones that are dictating the play. And it was those 2 that combined for a magnificent try.
As we see the replay, Fukushiga in a dummy half. Skips out a dummy half. I don't even know if Shibasaki was expecting it, and he just put him into a massive hole. A lovely right foot step to beat Spence, and I thought he might lose his footing there. A desperate chase from Hong Kong, but Shibasaki goes over under the black dot. Scoreline is 30 points to 28, Hong Kong over Japan. And with 9 minutes to go, Japan have the opportunity to level things up after being down 30 points to 8 at one stage.
What a fantastic comeback.
Enterprising play. They copped a couple of heavy defeats early on in this tournament, Japan, and there was plenty of improvement in their performance against the Solomon Islands, and they've come out today. And at 30 points 8 down, as I said earlier, Terry, you'd be forgiven for thinking that Hong Kong might run away with it, but to their credit, Japan, they've dug in and fought their way back into it.
Well, even
Japan takes the score to Hong Kong 30, Japan 28 with a kick to come.
Even the 30 to 8, they still had some good runs in them, Japan, and like I said, the 9 and the 13, they've combined well. They've been the stars for Japan. Shouldn't have any problems with this kick.
Oh.
Jeez.
Wasn't the most convincing of strikes, but you've only got to get it between the posts and over the crossbar. And that's what he did. So we're all locked up here with 8 minutes to go. 30 all, Japan, Hong Kong.
Japan 30, Hong Kong 30.
We're in for a grandstand finish here. As McMurrich will get us back underway, and Hong Kong just haven't had any field position in this second half. They're down to 0 subs on the bench. It's going to take a massive effort for them to wrestle back momentum here.
It's all been Japan here for the last 20 minutes.
Fukushiga out of dummy half again. It's been outstanding, the skipper. Both number 9s have been good for their teams. As asked to take it back and play the ball.
Well, I think Hong Kong's 9 was the pick in the first half, and then Japan's taken over in the second half.
Good contact in defence, so they're still hitting hard, Hong Kong.
They've got plenty of spring in their steps through the Japanese.
Shibasaki short ball to Streeter. Tackle just shy of the 40. They come to Tsutsui. He steps off the right, steps off the left. He'll take the tackle just shy of halfway. So last tackle, so they should kick deep here through Shibasaki. They go high instead, so difficult one here for Fairley to deal with. He does well, Fairley. Great take by Jason Fairley. Gets his team out of trouble.
Hong Kong forward still walking back.
Well, they finally got themselves a little bit of field position here as we've maybe cramp.
Well, do you go for the field goal?
Well, there's just over 6 minutes to go. It's certainly in play. I know that the Japanese side have a rugby union background. I'm not too sure on the Hong Kong side, but rugby union background would suggest that there might be somebody in that team that can kick a field goal or two.
But even if we finish up with a draw, it'll still be a fantastic result for both sides. I think this injury is working for Hong Kong because some of their big forwards, they need a break and they've got no replacements left. I think they've got one there. Their number 2 is warming up. He might have bounced back.
So they play the ball. McMurrich now at a dummy half.
That's what they need.
It's a good run. Nielsen's looking for a run. They bypass him. Long now, short ball. That's Lay. Oh, Lay's put it on the deck. He's claiming it was stripped. Referee says play on, so Japan come up with possession. Hong Kong might have been working towards that field goal you were talking about, Terry. He's asked to take it back and play it on the spot. Streeter with the play the ball. Fukushiga out of dummy half. Short ball. Good contact there from Ben Ryan. They've got 3 in the tackle, Hong Kong. Slow to play the ball down.
5.5 minutes to go.
Fukushiga again out of dummy half. Fairley grabs him just up over halfway. Just over 5 minutes to go here in this Emerging Nations World Championships. A lovely ball from Shibasaki. Tsutsui steps off the right. They've got some numbers here. Comes to Streeter. Streeter out to Gorka. It's gone forward.
Desperation passing there. They should have just settled it.
Gorka Diaga saw the opportunity out there on the left-hand side as we see the replay. And an unmarked winger. Unfortunately for him, the pass just drifted forward. The clock ticks under 5 minutes. And treated to an absolute beauty here in the last game of day 6 at the Emerging Nations World Championships.
It's definitely been one of the best games of the tournament.
Thank you to Bar TV for taking all of these games live at the Emerging Nations World Championships. This gives the opportunity for those loved ones back at home to tune in and watch their family members or friends run around in this tournament. As Hong Kong now look to make their way up towards halfway. That was Lindsay with the run. Good marker defence there from the skipper, Fukushiga. McMurrich in a dummy half as they come to Lung. Lung to Nielsen. He's met by 3 defenders. He's still carrying them though up to the 40. Couple of tackles left in this set. McMurich, short ball, Lay now. He's up to the 30 and still going Lay. Inside the 30, last tackle. Will we see an attempt at field goal here?
Spence there, no, he was calling for it.
McMurich with a little chip over the top. And it's well read by Japan, so not the worst place to give the ball back to them though. Look to milk a penalty there, and Touchy's having none of it. So McMurich at marker looks to chase out hard.
Well, this is an important set for both teams here.
A big chance here for Hong Kong to put some pressure on with their defence. Gary Diaga. Good strong run. They needed that, Japan. They love a quick play the ball as well. They don't find it though. Fukushiga in a dummy half. Shibasaki, short ball. Beats one, beats two. That's Williams. Still going, Williams. Tackle might have slipped up a little. Oh, that's an awkward run.
Penalty.
And a penalty. It did slip up a bit high. 2 minutes 45 left on the clock, and Japan have a penalty with an opportunity to put themselves into Hong Kong territory. 30 points all here at Windsor Sporting Complex. It was 30 points to 8 at one stage in favour of Hong Kong. As the referee blows time off with 2 minutes 30 left on the clock.
And it's, you know, the penalty count is 9-2 to Japan, and in the second half, 4-0 to Japan. So a bit of discipline there, ill discipline from the Hong Kong side.
Well, the referee blew time off, but the clock didn't stop, so the clock continues to tick down.
It's almost 2 minutes.
A shame for Japan, or maybe for Hong Kong. Well, they need 5 good runs and a shot, I think. They're only going to get one more use of it unless they can force a repeat set.
Well, Japan scores a try.
Streeter will be tackled on halfway. That's tackle 1. Come to Williams. He's met by Lindsay. Be looking for Shibasaki to be involved here with at least 1, if not 2 runs. There he is on the ball. He's up 35 metres out from the line.
1:25 to go on the clock.
Grandstand finish here at Windsor as they go down the left-hand side. That's Streeter. Oh, that looked to be a shoulder charge, and it was.
Here comes a penalty shot that could win it for Japan.
Well, Lay came charging up out of the line and just dipped the shoulder into Streeter, who's still down. And with a minute left on the clock, well, he's still down and the referee's blown time off, so that could advantage Hong Kong.
Well, they go for the 2. They'll have to go for the 2 points here.
They have to, and it'll be a chance to win it. What a comeback win it would be. Big kick from, I think it's Carino who's got the kicking duties.
Well, they've changed actually to the other winger, Shigano. So it might be Shigano that's going to kick.
So we've still got Streeter down. It was heavy contact from Lay. Would have stung Dougie Streeter. Big thank you to Dougie as well. He joined us in commentary on Tuesday night. He was out injured for that clash against the Solomon Islands and did an outstanding job commentating in Japanese for us. I couldn't understand a word he said, but from all reports it was really good. And time is blowing back on, and they will take the shot at goal. So Sagano here with the opportunity to be his nation's hero.
Could be a public holiday in Japan tomorrow if he kicks it.
And I know we keep harping on it, but Hong Kong led 30 points to 8 early in the second half, and you thought it might be over, but what a comeback from Japan. And as time ticks down, they're going to have a shot at goal to win it. Hong Kong have hung in there and hung in there. They've had 1, maybe no subs for the majority of this second half, so it'll be a cruel way to go down. Sagano lines it up. He moves in. This is for the win. He strikes it. It's a wobbly one. And it's up. The flags are up. Sagano with the penalty goal. 7 seconds left. 6. I don't think there's going to be time to restart here for Hong Kong.
No, they won't.
Japan lead 32-30. There's the full-time siren. What a comeback victory for Japan. 30 points to 8 down early in the second half. And they kick a penalty goal as time expires to win the game. 32 points to 30 over Hong Kong.
Look what it means to Japan, the Japan players, the staff. Fantastic victory. And we're gone at 30-8.
Hong Kong cannot believe it.
28 minutes to go, down 30 points to 8. They've got up 32-30. They look like they've just won the grand final.
And as I said earlier, they copped a couple of heavy defeats early in this tournament. There was a big improvement from them against the Solomon Islands. And today they've pulled off one of the biggest comebacks, if not the biggest comeback in the tournament so far. But it'd have to be 22 points. Correct me if I'm wrong out there in Facebook land or Twitter land, but what an absolute ripper of a game here to finish day 6 at the Emerging Nations World Championships. A big thank you, Terry, for coming up and helping me out in the second half as well.
Not a problem. Especially when you watch these kind of matches, it's fantastic to be part of it.
All right, well, we're going to wrap things up here. I'm Dan McCamley from Bar TV Sports. We'll see you on Saturday for the final day of action. 6 games coming to you live from St Mary's. I'm Dan McCamley signing off.